Alright, so right now we're on our way to a place called Xochiimilco, which is known as the Venice of Mexico City. You'll understand once we get there.
Poker robot, beep beep boop bop bop. No mames, güey, pinche cabrón. Beep beep boop bop bop.
We're having corn cakes, which is the translation for a tamal. It's typical, like traditional.
Gracias. I'm gonna go give these jugglers some tip, couple pesos. Respect the hustle. Guys juggle for tips when the light turns red. It's pretty interesting to see. Open. Gracias.
Despiertos, con tu corazón lleno y radiante, alucinante, tan lleno de amor, lleno de amor, lleno de amor, lleno de amor. ¡Hey! Soñando, tus ojos tan plenos despiertos, con tu corazón lleno y radiante, alucinante, tan lleno de amor, tan lleno de amor, lleno de amor, tan lleno de amor, tan lleno de amor. Duermes soñando, tus ojos tan plenos despiertos, con tu corazón lleno y radiante, alucinante.
Hey, what's up? So we're going to taste one of the most delicious things ever. The thing we're gonna try is technically a sandwich, but what it makes it special, it's that the bread, it's a bread made differently. And then they put breaded chicken, they put cheese, they put different types of fillings. It can be breaded chicken, breaded beef, it can be cheese only, and then on top of that they add avocado, and then they add this specific herb. It has a very specific taste, very aromatic, and you know, aside of that they put onions and a lot of spicy stuff.
So I'm eating the samita and it tastes pretty damn good. in the La Plaza La Constitucion. I butchered that, I'm sorry. But this is like where the Mexican president gives his speeches and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's in this building behind me. Sometimes, like during the Mexican independence, he'll be out there with the Mexican flag, waving it.
And say, Viva Mexico.
And this place is filled with thousands of people, and it's a big celebration. So that's what that big sign right there is, just in celebration for the Mexican independence. And then this right here, it's a choo-choo train. So here's a fun fact from Tio Edward, the Mexican symbol, and it's the eagle, right? It's the eagle.
Yeah.
It's the eagle, and he's sitting on top of a cactus eating a snake. And what happened was, back in the olden days, the Mexicans were nomads, and the leader of this nomadic group spiritually spoke to his god. It was communicated that they're going to settle where they find that eagle eating a snake on top of the cactus. Hence, this is where Mexico City is. They must have found that eagle, and it was built on wetlands, so the ground isn't stable. So they have this huge church here. It's a cathedral, but in this part over here, the cathedral is starting to like tilt and sink to one way. That's because the floor, the ground, used to be marshlands. Fun fact. So we're here in Mexico City, and I keep noticing the all-seeing eye everywhere we go, including the all-seeing eyes everywhere. Dotan, chicken takakon,
Teotihuacan no, Teotihuacan, Teotihuacan.
Teotihuacan.
Say it.
Teotihuacan.
So we're on our way to Teotihuacan, which is the Mexican pyramids.
Alright, so we just got into Teotihuacan and we had to pay 70 pesos per person to get into where the pyramids are, but we also had to pay a privilege to video, so we had to get a filming permit so I could bring you this footage. So get ready, strap your pants on, strap that belt on, put your suspenders on, because this is going to blow your butthole out. So right now we're approaching Veladores La Pantalona. I'll put the word down below because I butchered that word. But it's basically a huge pole, and they put these two Mexicans at the top and they spin around. Alright, well that alien myth is busted. There's a sign right there. I bet you didn't know Darth Vader was Mexican.
Luke, give me a burrito. Thank you.
So right now we're in the pyramids and we have like a good mile walk to, I would say that's the pyramid of the moon directly ahead of us.
And then the other one is the sun.
So that's a pretty hefty walk, and then the other pyramid to the right is the Pyramid of the Sun. So that long avenue that we took, it's called the Avenue of the Dead. It's not looking too promising for me to survive this.
We'll be ready in exactly 20 seconds. For years, we'll be ready in exactly 20 seconds.
hope you guys can appreciate the scale of this pyramid. It is massive, absolutely massive. Friend at the pyramid.
Oh, you gonna follow us?
His name is Perrito. Hi, Mr. Perrito.
Probably it's cold coffee. Because he's got a coffee collar.
My wife says his name is Coffee because he's got a coffee collar. Hard to imagine how massive this place is. I mean, it's at least 2 miles, at least. There's pyramids on the left and right. You got that pyramid, the Pyramid of the Sun, and now we're walking probably have 500, 600 feet to get to the Pyramid of the Moon, which is extraordinary as well.
Sé que es tarde ya para pedir perdón. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Si ya nada funciona contigo, el intento no va más allá.
So just for some perspective, I'm on top of a mini pyramid. And over there, that's the Pyramid of the Sun. It's pretty long distance. And now right behind us is the Pyramid of the Moon. This site is magnificent. It's something that the video really can't capture. You really have to be here to understand the distance, the mass behind these. It's magnificent. That's the only word I can think of. Amazing. And by the way, looks like I found Waldo.
Sé tarde ya para pedir perdón. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Sé que es tarde ya.
That's gotta be worth some kind of bonus points, right? Waldo? Jesus.
Siento, termina nuestro amor.
It's tough going down these stairs. It's tough going up the stairs. I think this is where they originally got the Stairmaster from.
Tener que explicar diferencia entre novio y amigo. ¿Cuánto tiempo puede funcionar? Con tequila pretendo olvidarte, mis amigos, y esta canción, porque sé que siempre es amargo el adiós. Sé que es tarde ya para pedir perdón. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Sé que es tarde ya para pedir perdón. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, termina nuestro amor. Sé que es tarde ya y lo siento, amargo es el adiós.
Alright, so right now we're on our way to a place called Xochiimilco, which is known as the Venice of Mexico City. You'll understand once we get there.
Muñequita, ¿no? Muñequita, baby.
Muñequita.
Muñequitas. Muñequitas is cuties.
So right now we're in Xochiimilco. We're on the craft called
Trajinera.
Trajinera. I butchered it. And basically it's the Venice of Mexico, and they're gonna take us down this river. And we're gonna see a whole bunch of cool, relaxing sights. We got a thing of beer here, some wine, and a whole bunch of good friends. So everyone say hi. Salud!
Salud por Xochimilco.
We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock. Was a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. Motion in the ocean. His air hose broke. Lots of trouble. Lots of bubble.
¿Qué haces, Juan? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Bien?
Tengo una así grandote, pero obvio para viajar.
This is our driver. His name is Juan, and he's got to push this stick into the ground. And that's what the motor is. It's a Juan motor.
It's not easy.
He was in a jam. Set a giant cloud.
It's hard.
Rock. Rock.
Yo te voy a robar, por favor, dos quesadillas de puro queso.
Yo quiero una de queso con chicharrón.
So this is the version, the Mexican version of Uber Eats, but it's Uber Boats. We're buying a whole bunch of water tacos. Xochiimilco tacos, outstanding.
Bacon, potatoes, bacon in the sun. Put on your nose guard. Put on the light guard. Test the tanning butter. Here comes the stingray. There goes the manta ray. In walks the jellyfish. There goes the dogfish. Chased by a catfish. Into a sea robin. Watch out for that piranha. There goes a narwhal.
So one of the stops here in Xochiimilco is the island of the muñecas. It's the island of the dolls. You'll see what it's about.
And it's a graveyard smash. And it's a graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. You'll catch on in a flash. And it's a graveyard smash. And it's a graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash.
but not even the Batman can survive the island of the muñecas.
Holy murder!
Well, if I didn't have to use the bathroom before, coming out of there, now I gotta use the duker.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.